We're going to go through some basic information about a planer, and then I will show you an instructional video. First of all, a planer is used to reduce the thickness of material of our boards. We have a minimum length of wood that we can use. We won't go any shorter than 14 inches for our particular planer. Do not plane stock with large cracks or loose knots in it. Always want to plane the wood with the grain. We never want to go across the grain. When we're adjusting the planer with the machine off, you put the board in and adjust the wood to the thickest part of the board, and then we'll back it off one full turn, and then after we take the board out, then we'll go back to that original spot. So one more turn back to it. We never remove more than 1/32 of an inch of wood at a time. And after a pass through, we can raise the deck one full turn, and then we can run it through the planer again, and I'll show you that. Never, ever change the depth of the cut after stock has been started through the planer. If it's not touching, let it go through, or if it's barely cutting, let it go through, and then adjust it afterwards. Never look into the planer while the machine is running. If the stock does get stuck as it's going through, follow this order. First of all, gently push the stock into the planer. See if it'll grab it and go. Secondly, shift the stock a slight angle by keeping your fingers very clear of the machine. If A and B don't work, then lower the table 1/8 of a turn and repeat steps A and B. Do not go more than 1/8 of the turn, because we could get some kickback from that, from the machine. Do not turn the power off while the stock is in the planer. You could damage the cutter heads. Okay, those are the basic things that we need to know about the planer. Now I'll take you through a demonstration. Let's go through the basics of the planer. Okay, first of all, when you're planing a board, we have to have a certain length. It has to be at least the length of these rollers here, which is approximately 14 inches long. When we put the board through, it's always going through like this, never cross. Okay, to set it, we're going to put the board in, we're going to go down until we can feel it touching. Okay, then we're going to back it out. Okay, and then we'll go back to where it was. We'll go through, and then we'll make one more turn, and we'll put it through again. So we'll turn it on.